Hello, Saggitarius. Welcome to my channel. This is gonna be your timeless and open reading. Yeah, that means you can listen them for whatever you want or whenever you want. Sag, just look at the cards: Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Sun, Three of Cups, King of Wands. Oh my goodness! I mean, this is like completely romantic. Romantic. I mean, oh, by the way, this reading is so similar with the Scorpio's reading. It seems like Sagittarius dealing with the Scorpio energy. Maybe that's not the true. Like maybe they are not Scorpio, but these two stories are fitting to each other so well. So if this one resonates with you, I recommend you to watch the Scorpio reading also. Let's pick an overall energy card and start to do your reading. Well, of course. Well, indeed. Exuberance, the roaring 20s in Paris. Well, yeah, obviously. Okay, Sagittarius, it seems like, do you remember the scenes from the cartoons when we were kids? I mean, I'm at my 30s, so when I was kid, it was like end of the 90s, beginning of the 2000. There were these kind of scenes, like the male character does something very romantic to the female character, and female character just melts, on the floor. Do you remember that scene? I'm really getting this because it seems like Sag, you were in the Two of Swords energy for a while. You didn't know what to, sometimes, um, sometimes like something happens with us, although like we can do many things. We are brave, we are not afraid of the circumstances, we are not afraid of the results of our actions, and we are not gonna do anything wrong anyway, and we know what we want. Even though that's the situation, sometimes we experience interesting brain fog periods, like Mercury in retrograde, or there are eclipses are going on. So something is going on with the air, with the vicinity, like with the world. Maybe it's just, it was like that because it was winter, whatever. And you just losing yourself, kind of. You're like, "Ugh, I was someone before, but I cannot even remember now. All I feel is like this draining energy on me. And because of that, I feel so lost. I don't know even like what to do." I believe you were in that state for a while with the Two of Swords. But now with the Eight of Cups, you coming back to yourself again, I believe. I I mean, of course, I know it's a separation card. I mean, it's known as separation card also. But I never get that kind of a energy from this one, because in this one, she just basically walks um, from, the water, just leaving the water behind, all the emotions that may draining to the sun, to the ego, to the healthy ego. So basically, this is what I'm saying. You were like, you kind of waking up from a bad dream right now, and you're like, okay, since, eclipses are past, or winter is kind of fading away also, or something maybe finished in your life. You were like, I was dealing with this thing, and because I was dealing with this thing, I couldn't deal with myself, with my own feelings, with my own life. And since I finished it, whatever this thing is in your life, now I don't feel Two of Swords anymore. I just feel like I'm at the Eight of Cups period. I'm walking to the sun again. I'm just leaving all this, troubled feelings and thoughts behind. Now I'm in myself again. So this is where you are right now. And with the Sun and King of Swords cards, this is again your energy. You're like, okay, I've got the power. I know what to do. I was like, I was knowing what I was gonna do from the beginning. I was just experiencing some kind of a mentality, like something happened with me. I don't even know. Maybe this is what you're saying. Maybe the reason for you is unknown right now. You are like, I don't know even what happened with me for a couple of weeks, for a couple of days, for a couple of months. I think it's at least like for a couple of months. You're like, I don't even know what happened with me. Like, I'm usually not like that. I'm usually a wise person, knows what they want, and act accordingly. This is me. But something happened with me. I don't know even like what happened. I was like not me for a while, but now I'm back. And the moment you coming back, Sag, this is what you do. King of Wands, Three of Cups, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. You're just going to someone. I think this is a kind of coming back together, maybe. Because I'm saying this because there is like Three of Cups, but it doesn't have to be. Maybe this is the first time you're confessing them. You're just going to them with a very flirty energy, with all love and with all desire and with all confidence. And basically, you're saying, okay, I'm here, we can start. Your energy is so, how to say, at this, I mean, you have a very cute energy at the same time, but it's dominant energy also. You're not like, oh, I like you. Do you like me also? What do you think? You don't, I mean, most of the people getting anxious when they're gonna confess to someone, especially if you're an adult, right? But you don't have this at all. You're like, babe, you're mine. We can start our relationship, just right now. And this is the final thing that I'm gonna say. So you have this confidence, but you're not, how to say, you're not annoying with this confidence. Some people are confident when it comes to stuff like that, but actually they are so annoying. They are confident because they don't feel anything. They just playing around. That's why, like, they don't feel the anxiety or stress. But you are not like that. You don't feel stress because, not because you don't have feelings. You have a bunch of, like, you have all the feelings. You feel so great in yourself, and with the King of Wands, Three of Cups, Knight of Cups, you want them, really. You don't feel this anxiety or stress or rejection fear at all. Only it's because you know what you want, and you exactly know this is the right thing for you and for this person. And your move, you're just coming and saying to this person, like, babe, you are mine. We're gonna be together. Creates a tower moment in them. Like, that's why I just in the beginning I said, like, do you remember from the cartoons, like, female character just melting away on the floor? Because you're just destroying them with this. Like, you just, their energy, with especially with the Two of Cups, also the energy is like, oh, but why are you doing this? I cannot say no to that. They cannot protect themselves towards you, because you coming to them like very powerfully, very sure about yourself. They're like, oh, you know I mean, I cannot even hesitate. I cannot even say anything. Like, I am so powerless right now, but in a good way. Like, since the tower cards sometimes can represent a very empty ego, maybe that was the issue between you guys. You were just maybe you were trying to deal with things, and maybe that was the issue. You were kind of feeling unsure and lost about this connection. But now, since you're in your energy, this empty tower is destroying itself also. Although it's not destroying itself, you're just basically destroying it with your desire and with your whole this great flirting energy. So they're like, but I cannot say no to this. I mean, I cannot even act like I'm a bit cold. I'm gonna think I'm powerful in this relationship. I am wise. I'm not falling for that. I cannot even pretend that I am the cool one right now. This is the other person saying. I'm just gonna say immediately yes with the Two of Cups. Because, like, this is so great. Like, this coming, the way you come to them, Sag, is so great. I cannot even fight against it. I cannot say anything or do anything about this. So basically, this is what happening, Sag. So exuberance card just makes sense a lot. Basically, you coming together with someone. I think this is the first time, although I said maybe coming back together, but I just wanted to mention it. I don't feel like that. I just feel like you were knowing this person for a while, and they were knowing you, but maybe nothing happened between you before. Because, I mean, I don't know what was the reason from their part, but from your part, it seems like with the Two of Swords, You were confused a bit about life for a while and you kind of lost your track, lost who you are, what you want, and your power. But since now you're coming back to your power, you're like, okay, okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm gonna go to this person immediately and like declare that they are mine. And they're like, oh my God, I cannot say. I mean, I cannot even pretend for a couple of days that I'm cool about it. And this is just, it just brings to your life this party energy, dancing all the time. Okay, Saj, that was your reading. I hope it helped. I hope to see you soon again. See ya.